All right, guys, back again, and just like always, I want you to know if you're building ADUs and tiny homes right now, and if you're trying to go from, let's say, a few projects a month to becoming one of the dominant builders in your market, then lend me your ears for the next couple minutes. Could change your life. Over the past 2 years, our builder partners have generated more than 30 million in ADU and closed tiny home sales. And one of the biggest frustrating patterns that I've noticed from people that come to us is this: your hard work is becoming invisible. And before you come after me and you're like, what the fuck does this guy know? He's talking about hard work while laying in a hammock. I am not saying that hard work doesn't matter. What I'm saying is that your market can't see it. Just the same way that you can't see my view unless I show it to you, like this. Right? So we've earned this view with hard work. And I want you to think about all the hard work that you do every single week. You solve permit issues. You coordinate trades. You answer all these homeowner questions that they don't actually know what they're talking about. You fix mistakes from the crew. You manage timelines. You deal with inspectors and suppliers. And honestly, most of my clients carry stress that nobody sees. Look, you're putting out fires before the homeowners even know that there was smoke, and then the homeowner goes online, and then they compare you to 3 other builders in like 15 minutes and some snapshot that they've pulled from Google. Read that again. Years of experience, thousands of hours, countless lessons learned, all compared in 15 minutes. And I know that's annoying, but it's the reality of how homeowners do shit these days. The homeowner does not see the effort. They see the evidence. All right, now what's the evidence? Reviews, project photos, videos, the way that you communicate. That builds trust, right? Homeowners are simply trying to answer one question: who feels like the safest choice for me? They're not trying to answer like, hey, who worked the hardest on my ADU this week? It just doesn't work that way. That's where a lot of builders, they get stuck. What they do is they think, man, if I just keep doing great work, people are going to notice. And that is partially true, right? But the inability to create visibility on your hard work isn't a strategy. The builders that are pulling away right now have figured something out. They don't just build great projects. They make their expertise visible. It can be really, really simple, okay? All you got to do is document the process, educate your clients on how it works when working with you, collect reviews, and then create trust before the first conversation ever even happens, okay? So the mindset shift that you need to have is this: hard work creates value, but visibility communicates value. And if nobody can see the value, then the market assumes that it doesn't exist, okay? That's why 2 builders can have completely different calendars while delivering the exact same quality of work. One is building homes, and the other is building trust at scale.